Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you in few steps how to achieve the perfect editorial look and to make this image I have on my screen a little bit more interesting. Give it a bit more desaturated look, add more contrast and make it a bit cooler. So the first thing we're gonna do is to assess the image. So we realize that there is a lot of yellow tones in it and the image is very bright because it's a summery day and so the skin of the model is quite nice and bright. But we want to change it a little bit. So what we're gonna do, the very first step, we're gonna duplicate our background, dragging it down here and making a copy so we have our original saved. And the second step is to reduce the yellow from the image. So we can see, especially on the grass, there is a lot of yellow tones and it's quite warm. I'm gonna choose to do this, use saturation and pick the yellow channel and move the slide towards left to desaturate it. Let's try 30. Yeah, around 30 is good. We can see already the grass has gone a bit more cool. Right, now also one of my favorite adjustment layer is selected color. We can see also here we have all the different color channels and we just selecting the one that we are interested. So in this case again the yellows. So we want the yellows to become less warm. The opposite of yellows is blue. So in this case I'm going to go to the yellow channel and move the slide towards the left to add blue tones to the image. So if I go very extreme, you can see how the image changes. It's got already a different feel to it. It's almost looking more wintry. So let's maybe go to 50, minus 50, I think is nice. Let's see what we've done so far. Wow, it's already a big jump. Now, it's still very bright, the image, because I only changed the tones, especially in the background. So it would be nice to add a little bit of contrast to make it more moody and darker. There are different ways I play with my contrast and I really like gradient map, and I would choose clicking here white and black, click OK. Obviously now we converted the image in black and white, which is also very nice, but we don't want this right now. So we're going to blending mode and pick luminosity. So with luminosity we only affect the contrast of the image, so the black and the whites, not the tones. As you can see, if I click before and after, you can see there is a lot of contrast added to the image. So this gives the image a bit more depth. Maybe it's a bit too strong, so I would like to reduce this effect. Go into opacity and moving the slide towards left. So let's try maybe around 60%. I think it's quite nice. As you can see, her highlights in the face, they are popping out, and also the background shadows is a bit deeper, and I think the image it's more interesting this way, and the tones come out as well. The only thing, also the dress is gone a bit too desaturated because obviously we reduced the warmth. So I want to bring back the color in the dress. It's very important in fashion to keep the colors of the clothes original. So we are going to put all this layer in a folder. Click in the first layer and then clicking down Shift, press the last layer, Command G. So we're going to create a group and we call it colors. So now we can see the general change of the image. It's got already a big impact. Now we want to bring back the color of the dress. So what we're gonna do here is to add an empty mask, a white mask, to the overall adjustments, and then we're gonna hide this adjustment using black. So we choose our brush, which needs to be soft and a normal opacity, 100% in this case, and choose our black. And with the brackets you can decrease the size or increase as you wish. And we're gonna paint over the white mask to hide the adjustment we made. So just paint over with black, just over the dress. So we're gonna bring back the colors, but also we're gonna reduce the contrast in the dress as well to keep all the details intact. So as you can see now, basically I made just a quick mask of the dress, and the adjustment affects only the background and just the skin and the hair. But we also want to emphasize this color because they're really beautiful. We have lots of reds, green, yellow, a very happy dress. So we're gonna add a little bit more vibrancy and add some more saturation to the clothes. We're gonna create a new folder on top of our color folder, and we're gonna call it dress. Now in this folder we're gonna add all the layers related to the dress only. So in this case I'm gonna zoom in a bit more. I want the red to pop out. So on our adjustment layer I pick selected color and choose reds, of course, and move the slide towards the left side because it's the red opposite of cyan. So as you can see, when I go very extreme, all the red become really strong. Obviously it's too much, so I'm gonna reduce it maybe to 30%. That's nice. Also we're gonna increase the yellow bit, moving to the right. You can see the yellow, I wanna do it quite a lot, 80%, plus 80, let's say. So as you can see, the dress is much nicer now. It's, you know, it's brighter, it's saturated, and if you go backwards, so the image is cooler, but the dress is still, it's got this vibrant color, which is really important. So now obviously we wanna create this adjustment only to the dress, and we're gonna do exactly the same as we did for colors, adding an empty mask, white mask, and we're gonna invert it to black because we would like to hide the adjustment. So we're gonna do Command I, And now we're gonna do the opposite as we done before. We're gonna pick white because we wanna reveal the adjustments we just made only on the dress. So again, check your brush, soft and 100% opacity, and let's paint over the dress. I'm just doing quick mask to show you, which is also good, but it would be good also to do mask properly the dress out with using the pen tool or the puff, making puffs, so it's more accurate. As you can see, the mask is just a quick one. So as we go before and after, you can see the colors, they're much stronger. So I'll keep it this way. Okay, so now it would be nice again maybe to add some more contrast overall with the different method. So I'm gonna create another folder on top, call it contrast overall, and I'm gonna choose just a brightness and contrast adjustment layer using legacy. I'm gonna add a little bit of overall contrast. 8 is good. Yes, I like it because it emphasizes nice highlights on the skin and the different light in the background, so brighter on one side and darker on the left. Right, so the skin is very bright at the moment, and it would be nice to make it a bit darker, a bit more depth. So there are a few ways to do this, just with curves. But also with selected color again. You can pick the red, where the skin is made mainly red and yellow, and just darken it on the black channels. As you can see, it's gone a bit more tanned and deeper tones in the skin. It's quite nice as well. Maybe with this the skin can go become a little bit dirty and emphasize more the imperfection, so you might need to do a little bit of beauty after, but on her face is really nice. So I think I removed this adjustment on her legs, so I paint with black on the white mask to remove the adjustment. So maybe in the problematic areas or where it's too dark. So I kind of like this on her face mainly. So obviously it affects her dress as well because it's got lots of red, so I take it off. Right, yeah, that's nice. Okay, right, so to give it a better editorial look, it's nice to play a bit with curves and with the highlights and shadow. So we're gonna go back to our colors and we're going to choose curves. I'm going to the blue channel. I'm going to increase the blue in the shadow a bit. So I move the dot in the shadow higher. As you can see, the image becomes very cold, but I don't want that, so I go down. I just want a little bit of shadow, of coolness in the left side of the image. Then I want to affect the highlight a bit because now they've gone too cold, especially her skin. So I'm gonna add a dot on the highlights on the top of the curve and move the slide down. So I bring back some of the warmth that was in the highlights. So in this way I have a split curve. So move up with the blue and move down with the yellow as you wish. I get a nice balance like this, as the image is gonna be pastel and be very nice editorial, very subtle tones, but still we have the nice contrast in the skin, in her clothes. So it's still warm, but you know it's got the edge to it, which makes it more interesting. So let's see the overall before and after. Yeah, I think it's very nice. It's gone in a different direction as we had before. I would maybe locally balance the skin, and as you can see, there are some red patches, yellow patches areas. This arm is quite dark, and also a bit of green here, and maybe clean up her skin is a bit bruised, but overall it's got a nice feel to it. So you can watch my next channel on how to retouch the skin and also even out the skin tones, which you can find different methods. But for this one I'm just gonna stop here. This is a very general color adjustments. So as you can see, with really small simple steps you can achieve a lot in one image. So feel free to experiment. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on editorial look. Obviously there is not only this look, but this is only one of a million. That's the beauty of creativity. So please keep following on my channel for other tips and tricks. Okay, I'll say thank you so much and bye.